Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omniviewer, and I'm here to once again examine that first look we got at the Monsterverse Mothra. In particular, there's a detail of this image which has caused a lot of debate since it first showed up. Now, ever since it was first announced that Mothra would be appearing in Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019, speculation has abounded as to whether or not her twin priestesses, popularly called the Shobijin, sometimes called the Cosmos, and occasionally called the Ilios, would be appearing in the film as well. Most people are skeptical, finding the Shobijin to be a bit too outlandish for the Monsterverse as we currently know it. Others say the fact we're getting Mothra at all, as well as King Ghidorah, means the Monsterverse is going for more outlandish anyway, so why not introduce them? At the very least, we're probably going to get an Easter egg of some sort hinting at them, and according to some, we already have in this image. According to the theory, these two parts of the Mothra relief, where the wings connect to the body, are a hidden clue as to the presence of the Shobijin. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely convinced. To the theory's credit, they are kind of humanoid looking. Not to mention, these two shapes are the only asymmetrical parts of an otherwise perfectly symmetrical image. But on the other hand, they don't quite look humanoid enough for me to really accept it. Not to mention, this area is as cracked and worn as the rest of the image, so it's really hard to tell if these areas are deliberately designed or just the result of natural wear and tear. Plus, wouldn't it be kind of weird that this is where the Shobijin would be located in the image? Considering all the other details are separate from Mothra and clearly meant to be taken literally, why would we have a figurative example of these characters hidden in the image of Mothra herself? I don't know, until we get official confirmation from Legendary, I'm not entirely sure the Shobijin really are in this image. But does that mean I don't think the Shobijin will show up at all? Not in the least. I do think there are ways the movie can either reference them or incorporate them without necessarily breaking the tone. One thought which has occurred to me is that the Shobijin can appear in visions. Depending on just how supernatural they choose to make Mothra, it's quite possible they could appear to certain characters in dreams. Or I speculated in an earlier video that there might be flashbacks in this film showing us how humans and monsters interacted in the ancient world. In which case, it's possible we might get the Shobijin, or characters clearly meant to be the Shobijin, somewhere in these scenes. I don't really know anything for certain at this point. I'm sure we'll get a reference somewhere. I just don't know to what extent it'll be. All that being said, would I be devastated if the Shobijin didn't show up? No, because it wouldn't be the first time. The Shobijin weren't present either in Destroy All Monsters or GMK, even though Mothra was in both. There was a shot of two identical twins watching as Mothra flew by in GMK, but I wouldn't really say that counts. So at this point, the presence of the Shobijin is still up in the air. Are they in this relief? Personally, I'm skeptical. Will they be in the movie at all? Only time will tell. What do you guys think? Are the Shobijin hidden in this relief or not? Do you think they have a chance of being in the Monsterverse? If so, what capacity do you think they'll appear in? Feel free to leave your thoughts below. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omniviewer, signing off.